Welcome back to Cousin John Car Stuff. So the advent of online shopping has gone from auto parts to books, just about anything you could want. And inevitably it was going to come to buying automobiles as well online. And there's folks who prefer dealing with a traditional car dealer. There's folks who prefer the convenience of buying online, doing everything from home. And there's advantages to both. So with that being said, there's one factor to look for when your online car purchase is delivered, and that, as soon as the truck pulls up, before the car is ever unloaded from the truck, look at the temporary registration on the back of the car. If that registration, temporary, does not match the state you live in, refuse the delivery, especially if you have a trade-in, because in that case, you accept the car, your trade-in gets taken away, and now you're stuck. And there's been reported on various news outlets that folks with temporary registrations that don't match their state, such as say in Florida, they get an Arizona temporary registration, and you could be pulled over, and that could be an issue. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it could be. And why ask for trouble? So, it's just my own opinion. Personally, I prefer to go see the car, test it, find any flaws, any issues. But again, there's folks who don't wish to deal with the dealers, with the traditional dealers, and just buy online and go through that process, which can be quite painless. It doesn't have to be an all-day process, but I digress. So, just a friendly reminder, and if the registration does match up, then I would strongly advise have somebody who knows cars, a mechanic who's off the clock if it's on the weekend, pay him $100, $200. Have him go through the car with a fine-tooth comb at the delivery location, be it your home, be it a shopping center parking lot if your streets don't allow for a truck of that size. But find a mechanic who will do you a pre-purchase, it's actually post-purchase inspection, but to make sure everything is good the way it should be, and then the temporary registration matches up, the mechanic gives it a good bill of health, then it's up to you, go ahead and accept delivery. But that brings another point, that folks have waited. There's a young lady in Houston, year and a half, been waiting for her title. She can't get registration. And even though everything, I believe in that case, lined up the way it should, it's still a risk. So, I would most certainly not ask, but insist that the delivery, the driver brings a copy of the title. If the driver does not have a copy of the title, then I'd refuse delivery as well. So the temporary paper registration on the back of the car matches, good. Next step, copy of the title, no copy of the title, no delivery. And a mechanic who, while it's on the truck, can give it a good going over, drive it, evaluate. Maybe they've got floor jack or jack stands they can put it on, get a good bill of health, and copy of the title doesn't mean that you'll get your title in a timely manner. But those are three things that I would most certainly be looking for before taking delivery of an online car purchase. As always, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're being safe, and see you the next time through. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would. And this coming Wednesday will be a traditional dealer does not have to be an all-day process. And I'll walk you through some of the steps of how to keep it from being an all-day process. Until then, take care. See you next time through.